Ladies and gentlemen, fellow speakers, contributors and listeners, and emphatically to all leaders and public representatives of the Christian Church. Marcus Aurelius once said that what we do now echoes in eternity. My name is Jason, and after a significant amount of personal reflection and research, I have decided to openly express my heartfelt views about my experiences with an individual which had a profound effect on my life. Experiences of which not only echo those of many others across the globe, but which I believe epitomize some of the main reasons for the growing exodus of people from organized religions like Christianity, many of which completely abandon their spiritual paths in dismay and disgust. In March 2012, my journey brought me to an underground church of individuals claiming to have embraced the lost teachings of Christ, and it was here that I met a woman who outwardly presented herself as an intelligent and zestful survivor of marital abuse, determined to embrace a life of Christ-like forgiveness and love. In a world already infested with hypocrites who preach Christ with their lips but have hearts like unflushed toilets, this person was actually a thermonuclear fusion of such ferocious misandry, vindictiveness, guile, sociopathic self-entitlement, and contemptuous disregard for others that even Jezebel and Valerie Solanas would have scampered for extra lessons. For many centuries, Christianity has trumpeted itself as a vanguard of spiritual light and the exclusive copyright holder of the truth. For this reason, the heinous and reprehensible conduct of those who publicly showcase themselves as Christians can be significantly more destructive, especially when such behavior falls outside the reach of the law. Sadly, we also live in a modern society that prejudices and demonizes men and blatantly ignores their rights in cases involving spousal abuse. For the sake of the millions who still believe, as I once did, that Christianity is a force for positive change in the world, please remember that your spiritual fruits and actions weigh more heavily than your words, and take lawful and appropriate action against the wolves in your midst. For most of my life, I earnestly and courageously persevered with Christianity. I stumbled through its vast labyrinthine of convoluted, contradictory, and fear-based doctrines and denominations, hoping to find some way to reconcile the notion of a God of love with the mutated and mistranslated scriptures of the Bible, which attribute to this very same God the character of a ruthless, confused, insecure, and bipolar megalomaniac. I willingly strive to forgive the religious instructor that sexually molested me as a young boy, as well as the legions of thugs, whitened sepulchres, and Sunday spiritualists that I encountered in Christianity's ranks since. Tragically, it had to take several interludes with monsters like this woman for me to finally realize that seeds cannot grow amongst thorns, and that people eventually become like the gods they worship. To all the men and women who are listening to this message, never forget how sacred your sexuality is. Words cannot describe the pain that you will suffer when that part of you is taken by someone who neither loves nor respects you. Thank you for listening to my message.